Welcome back, viewers. In today's episode, I want to look at the 10 tips that's going to help you nail the investment pitch. On many occasions, you have this fantastic idea, a great business plan, and everything ready to go. But that's one pitch to secure investment eludes you. Have you ever made a pitch and somehow didn't attract any investors? What I aim to do today is to share with you 10 tips that will help your pitch become successful. The first tip is actually one of the most important ones. Within 30 seconds, you should be able to grab the attention of the investor by telling them what your business is going to be doing, all that within 30 seconds. Avoid the statistics or the data and all these things, but what problem are you aiming to solve in the first 30 seconds? Step number 2 is to show to your investor the client base that you have in mind and how they are related to your product. Step number 3 would be to show your investors why would these clients be willing to give their money to you. What problem are you solving for them? Step number 4 is to do proper research and identify your competitor. Once you identify the competitor, make sure you have a strategic plan on how to overcome this competition. Do not by any chance show to your investors that you don't have any competition whatsoever, because by doing that, you become not so trustworthy. Step number 5, tell the investor why they should invest with you. What makes you so special and why are you the best in the business? Step number 6, be confident in your presentation. Show to these investors that you're passionate about your product or your service. Show a lot of energy during your presentation. In that way, you could pursue them faster. Step number 7, if you have some partners in the pipeline, partnership agreements, could be a delivery company or a distribution company, be sure to share this with your investors, because it shows that you're on the right path and you have something going on right there. Step number 8 is to be prepared with your budget. Know your numbers and know exactly how much you're asking for. And again, what you're willing to give in return. Step number 9 is to be transparent and break down exactly what this investment money is going to be used for. Investors need to know or like to know how their monies are going to be spent. The last but not the least, step number 10. Whilst doing this presentation, be presentable and make sure that when you present, you don't look too desperate, and try to convince the investor that their money, it's only to complement your already existing business or existing plans. Some way, somehow, investors need to or like to give money to people that don't seem to be needing it. So be sure not to show that you're desperate for this money. Stay calm and do the best that you can. Now that you've learned all these amazing 10 steps, be sure to go out there, do as many presentations as you can. But during these presentations, remember to write down the questions that you're being asked. Remember to note down all the answers you've given and all the mistakes that you've made, so that when you pitch again, you don't make the same mistakes. The more you pitch, the more experience you get, and in that way, you're bound to find that investor that can make a difference in your business. So I ask you, audience, what business are you going to pitch for next? Thank you.